Hello guys, once more welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a market forecast and it will be on GBPUSD and EURUSD. So basically I'll be starting on GBPUSD and when I'm done I'll get into another chart of EURUSD guys. Please stick to the end of the video because there's a lot of beautiful opportunities within the market. EURUSD has been playing out good and GBPUSD has been playing out good, so I'm able to spot many opportunities on these two pairs. So let's start with GBPUSD. Basically guys, as you guys can see here in the market has been creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So we're expecting to create another lower low right below, but our end target, our first target here is around this level. Basically we're on the monthly time frame, and if you guys see, basically the market has been bearish, creating a series of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. We're expecting that as price has reacted from this zone, it should come down right down below, at least to this demand zone formed on a weekly time frame. So basically, based on the knowledge that we are expecting the market to sell, so it gives us a long-term objective of price direction. On the monthly time frame, market is bearish, meaning price on the long term might move bearish. So we are today is the 30th of November, and next week we'll be entering the month of December, and that will be the last month for the year. And I think in 2025 we might get a lot of selling opportunities to be able to sell down this level in 2025 or maybe 2026. So basically that's the analysis on the monthly time frame. So I have to scale now down to the weekly time frame, and basically what you guys see on the weekly time frame is the previous. So I have to go back to the monthly time frame to highlight something. So basically, since price is within this range, this previous low which formed this other previous high here, will be focusing only on this area, so I have to draw that better. We'll focus only on this within this area. Well, so when scaling to the weekly time, we'll be focusing within this area. So basically this is the area in which we are focusing on, and since we are focusing within this area, what can we see here? Basically we can see here basically that, okay, price, I'll have to minimize the chart a little bit for us to have a clear picture. So I have to see that price created a break of structure to the upside, created another break of structure to the upside, forming lower, higher highs, higher lows, came down to form a low, ended up going again up here, which broke this previous structure to form a higher high. So as price has come down here up to this level, we're expecting price to move up again. So that is our expectation at the moment. Our expectation at the moment is for price to continue moving up on the weekly time frame. So basically on the monthly time frame, we're expecting price to reach down here. That is what we're expecting on the monthly time frame, and that's on a long-term basis. But on a short-term basis, we've identified the fact that price created a higher high, which created a higher low, which created a higher high, which created a higher low. All these are just internal structures, but ended up breaking above to create another higher high. So as it has created this higher low, we're expecting price to move up to create another higher high before it dumps to the downside. So basically, it's what we're expecting. So as this price has reacted here, and basically I'll be going down to the 4-hour time frame, and you guys will be able to see from last week. Last week I gave a market forecast on GBPUSD based off of this area. That was price reaches this area, we'll be looking for buying opportunities. And last week price ended within this candle. This candle ended within this area, and this week started with this bullish movement, and we're able to get a buying opportunity from this area. And my bias here is simple: for price to come either here up to this level before it sells off, or for price to either come right up here before it sells off. So we have two possibilities. So no matter what the case may be, we're expecting first of all for price to at least reach to this level. So based on our knowledge on the weekly, we're expecting price to move forward based on the weekly. It gives us the momentum, it gives us the opportunity to look for buys, and that's what happened this week. This week we had the opportunity to get into a buy trade, which was a successful trade. It was a big trade. So going back on the daily, what can we see on the daily? Coming again back on the daily, we can clearly see something happening here, simple as and clearly as possible. This is another market forecast for the week. So basically, price came down from this low, came from this lower high, from this lower low, and broke structure here to form a high. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that price broke structure around this level. This previous high was taken out because price broke above the high to tell us there's a formation of a lower high. And basically, you guys know when we see something like this, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, we're expecting price to retrace, give us an opportunity around here to take a buy. So basically, we'll be looking for buying opportunities around this area. So I'm expecting price to come down here. I'm expecting price to come down here and give us the opportunity for a buy to target that daily zone which I was talking about on the weekly time frame. So basically, I also have to remember, guys, there's liquidity sitting above here. So basically, based on the fact that we have a lot of liquidity cloud, there's a cloud of liquidity here. I'm expecting price to come into this zone, provide a reaction before moving up to sweep out all this liquidity. Understand? So price should come here, give us a reaction, and then move up. So basically that's it. So I'll go now into the 4-hour time frame so you guys will be able to see the trade I took. Simple and clear forward. So I'm giving you guys the opportunity to be able to see the trade which I took, and I'll be providing you another trading opportunities for this coming week. So basically, price has already reacted here. So since price has already reacted off this supply zone, it has become a zone of liquidity. It has become a liquidity area. So basically, what was my knowledge? My knowledge was simple. The previous week I gave I gave a market forecast that as price reacted within this zone, we'll be able to spot another buying opportunity. And this week started, we were able to spot the buying opportunities. So basically, if I click on this small zone, it was a 5-minute demand zone. The trade was taken on a 5-minute time frame, and I was targeting price expecting price to take out this liquidity here. I was expecting price to take out that liquidity here, which it did. It took out the liquidity and to get into this supply zone. So this liquidity has been taken out and price has reached into this zone, creating another liquidity again. So we're expecting price, the final area of price should be up here. But basically, what do I want to see? I want to see basically, what am I trying to see? I'm trying to see that at the moment, okay, this was a trade. It was a 1:11.52x to reward ratio trade. So basically, what am I expecting? I'm expecting two things. Price should come down here into this demand zone, give us a reaction up to this level, or price should come down here, sweep this demand zone, enter into this big area, give us our setup, and we'll go here. No matter what the case may be, I'm expecting to look for buying opportunities. But for buying opportunities, I'm expecting for a retracement, and price should build up more liquidity, which will later be taken out. Guys, so basically, the simple thing here is patience, guys. We have to be patient. Price has closed below this trend line, which I identify here. Simply tell me, maybe based on the fact that price closed below the trend line, there's a possibility for price should now pull below, give us a buying opportunity directly from here, or price pulls below and come into this zone, before it gave us the opportunity. So basically, to resume our focus on GBPUSD, we're expecting buys, and we're expecting to look for buys within 2 areas. Let me highlight the second area. Guys. Within 2 areas. So we're expecting buy opportunity within 2 areas. So this small area here and this big zone. So basically, simply put, once more again, expecting price to come down here, give us a reaction directly here, and to reach this final destination. Or we're expecting price to give us a reaction here, induce us here, and come up to give us a final destination. So basically, this is my view on GBPUSD, guys, and stay tuned to the channel. I'll go again into the weekly time frame. I've come back again into the weekly time frame to tell you guys this is our first final target. But on the long term, I'm expecting price to drop right below this level, right into this level. Remember, guys, as I was explaining, I told you guys there is liquidity sitting above this this daily supply zone. There's liquidity sitting here, so I'm expecting price to like come and give us a reaction here, induce other traders move up to sweep the liquidity and continue its journey before it dumps and come back below here. So that's all for GBPUSD. Let's get into EURUSD at the moment. So beautiful. This is EURUSD. You guys can clearly see EURUSD has been bearish all through, meaning it has been creating a series of lower lows, lower highs, consolidated here, but ending up creating another lower low. So we're expecting as price has also reacted again from this supply, so it should create another lower low into this area. So we're expecting price to dump minimum into this area, which we are seeing here. It might not just happen at once. Understand? What I'm expecting for price to move a little bit up for dumping. Let me use a small. I'm expecting as price has closed here on the monthly time frame, price has definitely closed here. I'm expecting price to move a little bit up before dumping. But at the end of the day, I'm expecting price to come within this monthly demand zone. That's my expectation of price at the moment. So getting now into the weekly time frame, what can we see on the weekly time frame? Price has provided a reaction again within this weekly demand zone, which within this weekly demand zone we're able to spot a daily demand zone. This is the reaction of price. So basically, what's price telling us on the weekly time frame? And the weekly time frame, it's different from GBPUSD. On the weekly time frame, the market was bullish. On this weekly time frame, the market is bearish like on the monthly time frame. And remember, guys, since the weekly time frame is bearish and the monthly time frame is bearish, it's telling us there's a possibility that the market will definitely sell because the high time frames are bearish. So looking at the market, why do I say the market is bearish? Simple. Market was created a sense of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, went up to create a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. It gave us a change of structure, but it shows here it was a fake of structure. This was just internal liquidity. Let me explain it clearly here. It's simple. So actually, it was the lowest point that's create structure to form this high, and it was the lowest point which formed this high, and this high formed this low. This low was just a liquidity sweep to take out all this previous low, and price went. Sorry, what am I saying? Sorry, guys. Looking at the market once more again. Market broke structure, it was where we saw that break of structure to the upside. Market broke structure to the upside, creating a lower low, so creating a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Here market violated structure. Here we saw a violation of structure. We're expecting price here. We're expecting something like this: higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But what happened? Instead, what happened is once we saw a higher high, or we saw a higher low, Market created another high, violated the structure and broke structure to the downside and started forming internal liquidity. All this liquidity that was formed was internal liquidity. Price came up here, swept the liquidity and broke again structure to the downside here. Sorry, I draw straight. Structure was broke again here to the downside, telling us the market is bearish. And based on the fact that the market is bearish, telling us we're looking for opportunities, we'll be looking for sell opportunities. And going to look for sell opportunities, I was able to spot a weekly. This is a supply zone form on the weekly time frame. So basically, I'm expecting price to move up here, give us a mitigation of this supply zone, and sell to the downside to target the 1 month demand zone. And since basically price has been reacting from this zone, I can already shift my area of liquidity to term that this is a new point of liquidity. So I'm expecting price based on this reaction. I'm expecting price to move up, come into this supply zone on the weekly time frame, and to sell below. Simple as that. And I have to scale now to the daily time frame. Based on the daily time frame, I'm able to see that within this 1 week supply zone that we identify on the weekly time frame, there's another daily supply zone that is sitting around that area also. So basically with all this, it's telling us that price might come up, look for an opportunity here and give us a sell to target below. So, and based on that, my bias for this week is buy. And since my buy of the week is buy, I have to scale down to the 4-hour time frame and to spot buying opportunities. The simplest buying opportunity which I'm able to see here on EURUSD is simple for price to come down here within this zone and give us the opportunity to take a buy. I'll be targeting that zone right up. This is that weekly supply zone and that monthly supply zone. If I have to go back to a daily time frame, you guys will see clear what I'm saying. So this is why I'm expecting a buy to occur on EURUSD for me to go up and target that daily supply zone and that weekly supply zone. Basically, on the EURUSD, we're also expecting a buy, and within this area, we have some points of liquidity here, so that's more confidence for me to be able to target a buy. Moreover, price is not obliged to come into the zone. Once price is able to, it can also happen that once price is able to sweep this liquidity, it might start moving up. So once price sweeps the liquidity, then we start seeing a type of bullish reaction from here. We can enter our trade around here. Everything is possible. So we can still enter our trade. But no matter the case, you guys should understand that on GBPUSD this coming week, which is beginning of December, we'll be looking for buying opportunities, provided the market continues to react the way it's reacting. And on EURUSD, we will look for buying opportunities, provided it continues to react the way we're expecting it to react to the downside before giving us that buy. So thanks for watching, guys. My explanation might not be structural on my market forecast, might not be perfect, but I believe based on my experience with the financial markets, you might get to understand what I'm saying and get the opportunity to spot these trading opportunities. So to summarize the video, I'm expecting a buy from GBPUSD and a buy from EURUSD, provided the market really plays out this week the way we are expecting it to happen. And also guys, this will be the first week of the month of December coming. There will be NFP on Friday, so that might also have an impact on the market. So stay tuned to my channel, watch, subscribe and share, like, comment. Stay safe and stay blessed.